Welcome to today's podcast. And in it I have Ivan and Sean from Nanyang Technological University, and they were in the top four. In fact, Sean was the winner of the SEASAC 2021. So welcome, guys. Lovely to see you here today, and thank you for coming along. I'd first like to ask you, what inspired you to enter the competition in the first place? And maybe start with Ivan. Ivan, what inspired you to enter the SEASAC competition?
Yeah, sure. So personally, I always have an interest towards sales. So the very first time I actually started got in close contact with sales was when I was a teenager, where I started working in a retail store selling formal pants. So the very first time where I closed a case and the client actually complimented me to my superior was when it gave me a sense of accomplishment. So the second experience was actually when I did cold calling, where most of the people actually give up over there. But when I see myself being able to close more and more cases, I get more and more confident. And I realized that this is something that I love to do because of the challenge because there's a lot of rejections, and by overcoming all these rejections and obstacles, it made me feel stronger and better. And this is when I realized that I have an interest and passion towards salesmanship. That's why I chose to enter this competition.
Oh, great. And Sean, congratulations, by the way, on coming fourth. And Sean, congratulations on becoming first, the winner. So I'm real honoured to have you here today as well, both of you. So, Sean, what inspired you to enter the competition?
Okay, so personally, I didn't have much real-life experience with sales, but I feel that sales is something that's quite interesting because no matter what you're trying to do, it's a sale. So in life, you're always trying to convince different people, right? And that convincing itself, it's a form of sales also. So when I saw that this competition was a region-wide competition, I felt that it was a great opportunity for me to come and test myself whether I had the capabilities or not. And I'm really thankful for all the facilitation of this competition, and I felt it was really good.
Ivan, tell me, how did you prepare for the competition?
Actually, before the competition, I actually read up on a few books in regards to sales. So after reading the book, I actually do some notes. So the two books that actually helped me through this competition, the first one was actually a very famous author called Jordan Belfort, The Wolf of Wall Street, which most of us actually know. So I actually did some notes about his straight line persuasion, after which I also read up the book about the secrets of closing the deal. So based on these two books, the knowledge and the experience that I had, I actually tried to combine it together and apply it during this competition. And of course, with the guidance of Colin during the very first warming ceremony, where you mentioned that the whole thing of focusing the sales, the most fundamental aspect about sales is actually gathering intel. So I using all those that I know and what you have guided us, and I use this as a guiding tool throughout the whole competition.
Thank you very much for the compliment, Ivan. Sean, how did you prepare for the competition?
I'll say it was quite apt. So this competition was taking place when I was learning about this particular module, and it featured this thing called principled negotiation. So what it entailed was actually finding a balance and making the situation a win-win for all. So coupled with the things I learned in school, where I was able to do some research on the product for the competition. So I believe that that the product knowledge is really important, as well as the skills for negotiation for this competition.
Thank you very much, and really well done, guys. I'm very impressed.
Thank you.